Hello and welcome back to In God We Trust Podcast. Just a little FYI of what is going on here. We have Danny from Kairos coming. He's coming tomorrow. That's Monday. Well, today actually. I'm recording Monday and Tuesday's episodes on Sunday here. So you guys are listening to this today. So today, Danny is coming. We're going to talk about how Jesus is the Messiah. And I'm going to ask him a bunch of questions and so the reason I don't really have anything planned for, I don't have like a certain thing planned concluding to it Monday, Tuesday, is because I want time to ask him those questions, and then I'll be able to like look up topics afterwards because I'll have like more information from him. So you guys will see what I'm talking about. It'll all connect and it'll work out in the end. And it's just fun to jump around and like learn different things, you know. But today we are going to talk about, we're just going to go over the 10 Commandments. We've all heard them, but I don't think that we all remember them. I definitely don't. So we're going to go over them. We'll break them down a little bit, talk about how we can apply them in our lives a little bit today. But before we do that, I have this crazy story. It's really cool. So me and my friend Sam Fisher, he was on the podcast. We were talking, and we were going on a walk. It was really nice. Saturday we were just walking around, talking, and I was like, yeah, I know that I'm probably going to have a bad dream here, but ever since I've been like praying a lot more before bed, I like haven't had as many bad dreams or whatever, and sure enough, I had a bad dream that next night, and so of course just something like that happens, you know, like I don't know what that we talked about one time at Bible camp. It's Okaboji. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we talk about like if you go in one line, then the other one is going to go faster. The other one, that just happens, like stuff like that happens in life. I talked about how I haven't had a bad dream in a long time. I had a bad dream that next night. But here's the really cool thing. In my dream, I don't know what was going on, what was bad, but I just prayed, and then there was like an explosion, like a legit explosion, and it was like light. Like imagine if you saw like a nuclear bomb, like something was just, I don't know what it was. I was just having a bad dream, and then I prayed in my dream, and then there was like a nuclear bomb, like white light, like, and it just like covered like the whole scene, and like it was like it like surrounded my whole body, and then like I just like was fine. It was so cool, and I woke up and I was like, man, that's awesome. And so that's just a really cool story. We're already 3 minutes in, but yeah, is that not so cool? I wish that you guys could have experienced it, but like close your eyes and try to imagine like this dark like area, like something bad was going on, like creepy things. And then I prayed, and then literally an explosion, a nuclear bomb, and then everything was okay. So that's kind of one thing I'm going to talk about today. We should be praying like all the time. Even like I always feel so lazy, and like before I recorded this, I was like laying on my bed on my phone. I was like, I need to record, like and I swear I could not get off my phone. Like it's a Sunday, so I was like, yeah, I've got time, I can just relax, do whatever. But I knew that I had stuff that I needed to get done. So and then I'd pray, and then all of a sudden I'd just start doing stuff, and that always happens. Just ask God to help you get going, and it'll just happen. We just need to pray and keep praying all the time. Just stay in prayer. I don't know, if you're at work and you have like a 9 o'clock break or something like me, just pray before and after the 9 o'clock break. Try to keep your mind on God, and everything will just be all right, okay? All right, well, we are just going to go over the 10 Commandments, talk about them a little bit. There's not a whole lot to talk about, but I'll just read them. and there's like a little what does this mean afterwards. So let's just do it right now. The first commandment, you shall have no other gods. What does this mean? We should fear, love, and trust God above all things. Okay, so what I thought of right there was no matter what, God is in control of everything, and we just need to trust him, because that was like the last thing I read. But trusting God is like the ultimate thing you can and should do, because there's like, if you really think about it, like really put your mind to it and stay in prayer, no matter what happens, God is putting you through this situation for a reason. So that's what I took away from that. Okay, the second commandment, you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not curse, swear, use satanic arts, lie, or deceive by his name, but call upon it in every trouble. Pray, praise, and give thanks. Okay, so we shall not misuse the Lord's name in vain. That is something that is every day, like all the time. And honestly, just if you have that thought in your head, like, man, you should stop saying that to someone, just say it, because it'll put that guilt on them. Who cares? Who cares if they get a little bit mad about it? What are they going to do? They're going to feel guilty. They're going to know that they're wrong. But it's kind of a little rude, but just say it. Who cares, you know? I mean, it's not like we're going to get martyred for that, you know? Maybe. Probably not, but yeah, we have it lucky. Like, we can say whatever we want. That's America for you right there, you know? Hoorah. But we can just say that. But back in the day, if people would get martyred for crazy things like that. But anyway, you don't have to. You really don't have to, but I don't know. I feel like there's like a time and a place where you should be like, okay, you should stop, you know? Anyway, but out to those people, we need to stop doing that. Okay. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not despise preaching and his word, but hold it sacred and gladly hear and learn it. So, okay, I personally, okay, so this is something that on Sunday, I feel like that's my day of like getting back into the groove of the week. I don't know if that's the same way for you guys, but I feel like I'm doing work on the Sabbath, but I'm still like listening to like some sermons or like reading something like that. So if you're doing good and not, if you guys have questions about this and want to go over it more, let me know and I'll go over a lot more. But the takeaway for this is that we should not despise preaching and his word, but hold it sacred and gladly hear and learn it. So what I thought of there is on Sundays we should give God the time to at least listen to something, you know. We gotta be putting in some time. Like one day a week, you could definitely get closer with God one day a week. And that's the day of rest, and Sundays are definitely my favorite day ever. They're so nice. You just have a break, you know? You get to relax, you can read some. Yeah, it's just awesome. Throw on a movie. Nice. Okay, anyway, Sundays, they're nice. So definitely try to get closer with God on Sundays. The fourth commandment, honor your father and mother. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not despise or anger our parents and other authorities, but honor them, serve and obey them, love and cherish them. So thinking there, I was kind of grown up to respect, well, I guess everyone was. We just all like knew like we should have respect elders, but this is also saying other authorities, but you should respect your parents a ton as well, because they have done so much for you. Even if you feel like your parents haven't done that much for you, they have done so much ever since you were a baby, and it's something that I don't think about it that much. Parents, if you are listening, thank you for raising me and taking care of me. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Anyway, parents are something else, and if you feel like you were raised in a good home and your parents took care of you, you should be able to just like try to remember how they did some of that and carry that on, so then your children can do the same thing as well. You can do that same thing to your children as well. And I know that not everyone had that grew up with a family or whatnot, but if you guys have that one person that like a grandparent or like someone that just took care of you when you're older, just appreciate them and respect them, because they did a whole lot for you, and it's very true. So the 5th commandment, you shall not murder. What does this mean? We should fear, love, and trust God, so that we do not hurt or harm our neighbor in his body, but help and support him in every physical need. Okay, well, the first thing about this, you shall not murder. That is very clear. We should all not murder. But Jesus said, even if you hate your brother, that is considered that's like killing your brother, is if you have hatred toward him. Because if you hate someone, like deep down, you're like, man, I wish they weren't here, you know? So, but you don't want to even have those bad thoughts about someone. So that is that's like something you really, if you have hatred towards anyone, just pray to God, ask for forgiveness in your heart, and he will help you out with that and give you a forgiving heart. So that is something we all could do, because I'm not saying I'm perfect. I definitely have some people that I would rather not hang out with. That's just being honest, because I'm sure that we all do. But we still need to love them and respect them and be forgiving, because, yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. Anyway, we should help and support them in every physical need. So if that person or neighbor that you don't really like, if they want help with something or if they need support, just go help them, because that'll kind of like bury the hatchet or something, or it'll just help out. If God is saying that we should do this, it will help out. If God's saying something, he knows we should just do it, and things will just work out. So we're going a little bit past the time that I expected this to go to, but yeah, that's just how things go. I appreciate you guys listening. Remember these commandments. We're going to go over the last 5 tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll get some more topics from Danny to go over, and I'm really excited. So that'll be Friday. You guys can listen to the conversation. So have a nice day today. Think about these first 5 commandments and try to apply them in your life. Okay. Thank you, and have a nice day. God bless.